He's a tough act to follow, so good morning to you.
You need a little hairdo then. I mean, I can see that.
I, by profession, have been a pastoral life coach for about 30 years, and so one of the things I deal with, if you look at the definition of that, is taking people from predictable futures to impossible ones. My predictable future as I aged was I began to sag and began to look older. I am 13 years senior to my wife, so it was important to me that I began to look well. I look at things probably a little different than you. When I was looking at Dr. Dreschen, I looked at three things: historically, professionally, and culturally. Historically, I looked at the fact, what kind of treatment have his former patients have? Now, I did this 2 years before I became a patient of his. I studied him 2 years, went to several interviews, looked at things well, watched his staff, interviewed patients that had been with him for a couple of years, and found historically that it was consistent. The care that he gave his patients was beyond even excellence. Professionally, I checked him out professionally. I checked him out nationwide. I checked him out with his peers, and I found that consistently, over and over again, people admired his work. They looked to his work. They studied his work, and so I was felt very confident there. And then culturally, this is what I meant by that. I wanted to have something done that when my friends saw me, they wouldn't look at me and say, "Oh, you had a facelift." I had seen, to my estimation anyway, a lot of disasters. And so I met with Dr. Dreschen several times. We had our first procedure together. I need to tell you that the care was fabulous. It was just fabulous. Any questions, as Carol said, we asked, were answered immediately. Projection of our care was set out. They gave us an outline to follow and who was going to take care of us and those kinds of things. So the care was fabulous. But all during that same process, as we met with Dr. Dreschen over and over again, he consistently, not only in his artistic value, but consistently talked to us and encouraged us and said, "What are you looking for yourself?" So it was a real pleasure to do that. Now, it's been 10 years since I've been there, and I've been there for a couple of procedures already, and I plan to have one more if I need one more, or two more, or three more, whatever. I think for all of us, we're in a stage of our life for all of us, and we live in a society that looking good is great, feeling good is great, and I recommend taking this kind of procedure and working with Dr. Dreschen especially to anybody at any age. It's a fabulous thing to feel good about yourself, and a fabulous thing to know that I'll just sum it up this way: the return on investment, absolutely priceless, priceless. And I would encourage you to work with Dr. Dreschen and with his staff. They're absolutely outstanding. Thank you.